What's going on, X-Men fans? It's me, the X-Men guy, and today we are going to be ranking every single X-Men character. Well, not every single one, but there's a lot of them. And basically, yeah, if I don't finish it, we might have to do a second part, because there's a lot of characters here, and most of them I probably won't know. So yeah. So first off, we got Cable. So Cable, most of you might know him from Deadpool 2. Cyclops' son, time traveler. I really like time travelers. He's not the best time traveler who's on the X-Men, but he's pretty good. I'll put him at good. Alright. Next up, we have Professor Xavier. Now, Professor Xavier, most of you probably know him. Basically, the principal, the teacher of all the X-Men, or most of them. Definitely above good. I don't think Omega level, because, he's just not there. He's not as entertaining as some of the other X-Men, as we'll see later, who I'll put at Omega level. But I'll put him at excellent since he started it. And yeah. Colossus. Russian, really nice. Really good character arcs. A little weird with the age difference with Kitty Pryde, but other than that, I think we're going to need to put him at excellent along with Professor X. Next, we got Cyclops, my favorite X-Men, leader of the X-Men for the most part, and overall, he's just a really good character, so I'm going to put him in Omega level, because, he's my favorite. I'll actually put Colossus in front of Xavier. Next, we have Deadpool. Deadpool, really funny, and really cool, so we'll put him at Omega level, because I really like Deadpool, and his movies are good. Next, we got Emma Frost. Really good character. Her relationship with Cyclops is good. Her arc from being a villain to now being like a hero, but like a kind of a jerk. I'll put her at excellent. I think I might like her better than Colossus. So we'll move Colossus behind her. Next, we have Gambit. Gambit is a little underutilized. Most people know him from the X-Men cartoon, just being a pretty famous character. I don't know if I can put him above Cable. I'll put him at good. Next up, we have Havoc, Cyclops' brother. Pretty good character. He usually gets overshadowed by Cyclops, and I feel like he's never really broken out of that mold. There's a few stories that he's really good in, but I'm going to put him at 50-50, because, he really gets overshadowed by his brother a lot. Husk, I know who it is, but haven't really read much with her or seen much of her. Can't really rank her. Mystique, she's good sometimes, but her past is really convoluted. I'm going to put her at 50-50 along with Havoc. Nightcrawler's pretty good. I like his powers. I like his character design. And, yeah, he's a pretty good character. I'll put him behind Xavier. No, I'll put him behind Xavier, because I think Xavier has a few more interesting plots, and the whole Draco storyline really puts him down a little bit. Rogue, I think she's probably better than her counterpart Gambit. I think she might break through from Cable, and I'll keep her at good. Next up, we have Amanda Sefton. I don't know who that is, so putting her down here. Armor, meh. Haven't really read much of her. What I have read, not my favorite. Beak, another meh. Not a lot of interesting stories with Beak. Bishop, however, I like Bishop. Bishop is really cool. Another time traveler. I feel like what they do with him in the Messiah complex is cool. I like him better than Cable. No, I like Cable better, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna put him at good. Next we have Candy Southern, Beast's girlfriend. Candy Southern's good, but she really never, like, does her own thing. So I'm gonna put her at meh. Darwin's cool. I think he has a really cool power set, and his storyline in Children of the Vault is cool. So I'm gonna put him. I don't think he's better than Havoc and Mystique, though. I'll put him at 50-50. I like what they do with him, though. Karma I think she gets overshadowed by the rest of the New Mutants. There's not really much that stands out from her to me. So I'm going to have to put her, probably, behind Armor, behind Beak. Let's put her right here. Next we have Moira McTaggart. She probably would be around meh before they made her a villain. When they made her a villain, she's become a really interesting character, and I really like what they've been doing with her. I'm gonna put her all the way, and these are just my personal opinions. I'm gonna put her at excellent, because I think she's a great villain, what she's been doing. Me personally, I think she's better than Nightcrawler, more interesting as a character. I'll put her at excellent above Colossus and Xavier. No idea who Mondo is. I don't think I've ever heard of him. Or her, I don't even know. Then we got Penance or Monet. She's a good character. I'm gonna go 50-50 on her. Next we got Pixie. We really don't get much of her. She's really a background character a lot of times. And so I'm just gonna have to put her at meh, even below Candy Southern's. Haven't really had much of her. Polaris is good. Her whole mental breakdown arc is cool to follow, but it kind of gets resolved pretty fast, or like not fast at all. It kind of goes away once we reached all new X Factor. So, but I like her, and I like her character design. I'll put her in between Bishop and Cable. Next we have Sabretooth, a really cool counterpart of Wolverine. Really cool villain. Basically Wolverine if he wasn't a good guy, and he comes off really cool, except for the more questionable things that he does. But I'll put him maybe around... where should I put him? I'll put him above Gambit. I think his character is more interesting. And I really like his Age of Apocalypse counterpart, where they kind of redeem him, and he sacrifices himself. Spoilers, but it's been out for like 30 years. Next we got Sage. Sage in more recent years has become more interesting when she's on X-Force, but I haven't really read much of X-Force, so I'm gonna put her in 50-50. Next, we have Angelo Espinosa. Seen him a little bit, not enough to actually rank him. So I'll put him in. I don't know who this is. Next we got Thunderbird. So Thunderbird was actually introduced in the same issue as Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Rogue. I mean, not Rogue, sorry. But a lot of other famous characters. But died in the next one. So, didn't come back to life until, I think, 2021. So, I haven't really seen much of him. What we have seen, he's a decent character. I wouldn't put him above anybody. I'll put him above Pixie, because Pixie's really I haven't really read much with her, and from what I have read, she's a background character. So, Warpath, Thunderbird's brother. Again, haven't read much, but judging by he's been around longer than Thunderbird, I'll give him above Candy Southern. X-23, really cool girl version of Wolverine. I will put her way up here. I like her better than Gambit, Sabretooth. Oh, whoops. Moved the wrong person. Gambit, Sabretooth, Bishop. Not better than Polaris, though, so I have to put her right there at good. Abigail Brand. I like her as a villain when they turned her into a villain in the recent stuff, so that's really cool. She hasn't really been in anything recently from what I've read, but she's cool. I'll put her at good, below Gambit. Apocalypse, great villain. Seen a lot of him. He got a whole movie based around him. Good villain. But the recent stuff that him and Genesis have been doing in X-Men Red, not that good. So, I don't know, I'll probably have to put him. That definitely impacts him here. I don't think I like him as good as... I'll put him right there at 50-50. Archlight, no idea who that is. Aurora is just kind of meh. Better than Pixie, though. Avalanche, again, meh. Not much to say about... Oops. Not much to say about Avalanche. Put him above Pixie, though. Azazel. Azazel's bad. Azazel's not good, except for in First Class, but I don't think that this is judging off of, what do you call it, movies. So, yeah, Azazel's not good. Let's throw him in a hole. Bling, again, one of those characters that I just see popping up in the background a lot. But then again, I haven't seen a lot with her in it. Boom Boom, really like Boom Boom from the when she's in X Factor and New Mutants. So I'll put Boom Boom. I really like Boom Boom, so I'll put her... Let's put her here behind Rogue. Brian Braddock. No. I don't really like the Captain Britons, so not a huge fan. Caliban. Really like Caliban, again, because of his run on X Factor. But he doesn't really do much, so sadly, I'm gonna have to put Caliban in meh. Honestly, I'll just put Pixie down here, because, like, I've really only seen her as a background character, like Bling. I'll just put Pixie down here. Copycat, never heard of her. Oh, no, that's Dakin. Again, what I was saying, Copycat, never heard of her. Danny Moonstar, she's pretty good. Better than Karma, better than Armor, better than Sage, Monet, Darwin. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for her in between Apocalypse and Mystique. Next we got DJ. Never heard of her. So gotta put her here. Dust, haven't really read much of her, so gonna put her in there. From what I have seen of Dr. Cecilia Reyes, she's a okay character. She's just kind of meh, not amazing, just kind of there to heal people. Next we got Dakin. Dakin is cool, because it's basically Wolverine, but younger. Wolverine's cool, Dakin's cool. We'll put Dakin past Danny, in between Danny and Mystique. Not, why is this so glitchy? Oh god. There we go. Emplate, never heard of him. Fabian Cortez. Fabian Cortez is a villain, kind of sucks up to Magneto, but I do like his powers, so I'll put him behind Darwin. Come on. There, behind Darwin. Hope Summers. Hope Summers is good. I like her. I like her in Immortal X-Men a lot. So, yeah. So I'm gonna put her at... No, I like Dakin better. Right there, in between Dakin and... No, I actually like her all the way up here. Juggernaut. Oh, there's still got a lot of people. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't see all these people. Jesus. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a two-parter. God. Next we got Juggernaut. Juggernaut's pretty cool. But I feel like that his redemption arc was cool, so... But other than that, he hasn't gotten a lot of, character, stuff. Haven't really done much with him. Put him here. Krakoa. Love the Krakoa era of X-Men, so I'm gonna put Krakoa far up. Basically Talking Island. Well, not talking, but Living Island. I'll put Krakoa right here in between Bishop and X-23. Lady Deathstrike. No. I haven't liked, other than X2, which is a movie, haven't liked the one appearance she's been in, so. Lady Mastermind. Never heard of. Glob Herman is great. Glob Herman. Go up into the bottom of good. Never heard of this person. Lila Cheney. She's meh. She's okay. Yeah, there we go. Bottom of meh. Never heard of him. Maggot is great. We love Maggot. Maggot, no, just no explanation, is going in S tier. Going in Omega level. Next we have Magma. Nope. Malice. Nope. Mastermind, part of one of the biggest stories, the Dark Phoenix saga. Most of you probably heard of it. I'm gonna put Megamind, let's put Megamind all the way up. No, not all the way up here. Let's put him in between Dakin and Juggernaut. That's a good spot for him. Megan, know who she is, but haven't really read much with her, so. Mercury, never heard. X-Man. X-Man is crazy. Let's put X-Man. Didn't really have anything good outside of the Age of X-Man, which was decent. But the tie-ins were better than what was actually with his character. But I'll put X-Man right below Fabian Cortez. No Girl, haven't really seen much of her. I didn't know who she is. Pete Wisdom, same with him. Prodigy, I like Prodigy. Wanted him to win the X-Men vote, turned out he did, and then he died, so that's nice. Well, everybody won, but still, I wanted him to win, and he died. So, hold on. I'm gonna put Prodigy. Prodigy is like on the same tier with Dakin for me. I'll put him below Dakin because I think Dakin's a cooler character. Then we got Pyro. Kind of, from what I've seen of him, just kind of a lackey for Magneto, so not really much there. I'll put him meh. You know, the more I think about it, I think Caliban should be further up. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me there, but I really like Caliban. Quentin Quire, one of the more fun characters. With his Magneto, his right shirt. He's funny. I think he's cool. I'm gonna put Quentin Quire at, where should I put him? More than meh. I'll put him at in between Prodigy and Mastermind, because I haven't read a lot with him. And next we got Rachel Summers. Another one of Cyclops and Jean Grey's kids. Just like Cable. However, I don't think she really comes as close to Cable as most people would put her. I'll put her with this group right here. No, I'll put her above that. But not better than Mystique and Havoc. The more I think about it, I feel like Mystique and Havoc should be further up. Even though they have that convoluted history, and she has the convoluted history, and Havoc kind of overshadowed. I feel like Havoc's kind of underrated. And Mystique is such a huge character. I kind of have to put her up here. And good. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to end part 1. Subscribe so you can see part 2. And share the video maybe. So yeah.